Hi and welcome. In the last video we learned how to customize text using the type panel. If you missed it, just scoot on over and watch it to bring yourself up to speed. In this video we're going to learn how to add a background to your book project. So let's dig in. My name's Ken Fisher and this is LifeLink Training. Okay, let's take a look at how we can customize the background of a single page or a spread or of the entire book. So we'll start by opening the background panel, which is down here right at the bottom. And in the background panel we can apply background changes globally by putting a tick in this little box here. Now when we do this, obviously it will apply the change, like we said, globally to the entire project. For example, if I put a little tick in there and then I go and change the background colour. So I'll put a tick in background colour and I'll change something a little bit gaudy just so you can see it happening. So we'll go for blue, say, a little bit of a darker blue. And you can see that all the pages now have got a blue background. Now what if we want to change the background colour of just one particular page? Well, first we've got to turn off this checkbox to apply the background globally, because I don't want to apply it globally now. And I'll just click on a page. So let's pick, say, this one. So I've now selected that page. And now when I change the background colour, and again I'll change it to something a bit gaudy so you can see it happening. Change it to a orangey red, something like that. And now you can see that I've just been able to change the background colour of one particular page. So let's say I've made some changes to the backgrounds of certain images, which I have. Now I sit back and I say, yeah, I don't really like them. How can I remove all these changes? Basically back to starting again. Well, what you do is click off the checkbox to remove the background colour. And you'll see that's going to remove the background colour on this last image that we were processing. And then click Apply Background Colour Globally. Bing! And there they are, all gone. Now you might want to create a custom background. So how can we do that? Well, first we make sure that we turn off the Apply Background Globally so we can work on a particular page or spread. Now to show how this works, let's just add a spread at the end of the book. So I'm just going to scroll down and I'm going to click on the last page. I'm then going to right click and I'm going to click Add Page. And that's going to add another spread for me at the end of the book. Now let's click on the option that lets us zoom in on this particular spread, which is this one, which is this button here. Or you can use Ctrl and R. Now we'll add an image to this. Let's say I'll drag this one and drop it into that image. That's good. And then this page, I'm going to click in it and I'm going to select a different layout. I'll go up to the page layout and I'll select something with, say, 3 photos. Something like that. And we can see if we hover over, we've got the cells, but I can't see them. So what we just need to do is go to the guides and show the guides, and then this shows me exactly where the cells are. And I'll put a couple of images in here. We'll drop that one in and that one in, and we'll say that one. Now once you've got a page layout that you want to work on, you can simply click on the one page and shift click to select both pages. So I'll click on that page, I'll hold the shift key down and click on that page. You can see now by the yellow these both pages are selected. Now I can add a particular photograph to the background, and I can do that in the background panel here, and where it says drop photo here. So let's pick a photo. We'll say the York wheel, and I'm going to drag it and drop it in there. And you'll see now that that appears behind both of these selected images. Now it's not very in your face, but you may not want it. But if I could drag the opacity right up to 100%, or I could drag it down to make it more of a subtle effect there. Now another thing you might want to do is to apply different graphics to the background. So let's go ahead and click on the background to remove our selection. Yeah, so we've now got nothing selected. And then click on a single page. So we'll click on this page here. And we'll get rid of these 3 images. So I'll just click on them and then press the delete key. And then what I'll do is I'll go to the guides and I'll turn the guides off, so then I've not got those grey blobs in my face. So here we've just got a single page with a photograph in the background. Well, if we now go to the background panel, there is this little triangle doohickey here. And if I click on that, as well as the photos that we've been using, there's some more options. And I've got some travel options. And if you want, I could go down here and say, oh, there's a nice one that's in keeping with travel, and it's a compass. So I could click on that, and it puts that compass there as the background. And I can change the background colour globally, but on the graphic, I can actually change the colour of the graphic. So I can click on that and say, well, I'd like something a little bit warmer. So we'll pick something, probably a bit warmer than that so you can see it. Something like that. And then if you want to actually enhance the colour, we could apply a background colour to this particular page. And on this one, we want the background colour. And we'll click on this and we'll pick something like a colour that we can actually see the background through. Oops, that's not very good, so we'll leave that there. And then we'll go back to the graphic colour and we'll make it a little bit darker. So we can actually see it. There we go. That's pretty cool. If you decide to change the graphic or remove it, you can do so by clicking on the graphics checkbox, and that will turn off the graphic on that page. Or you can change it, and we can go back and into the travel plans. We've actually got some maps. So if you fancied a little bit of a map as a background image, there we go. We've got a little bit of a map in the background, which you can then put your images on top of. We'll put these images back. And there we go. Well, that's it for the background panel. I do hope you found it useful. If you did, please give me a thumbs up or leave a comment under the video. And finally, please click on that subscribe button and help me to grow my Photoshop and Lightroom learning community. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.